It's about 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, June 6, 2023. We are in the second cell of the second section on this rotation that started on the 2nd of June. So this is what it looks like. I'm making these videos more for myself. I need a way to kind of archive and store the history of what this field is doing as I graze through it rotationally. And that's why I keep making videos like, oh look, there's goatweed. That's goatweed. It's probably about a foot tall. It's growing among the warm season grass. You can see the dead cool season grass. There's still some stalks of ryegrass that are in the air. There was one that I found that was like above my waist. So the ryegrass is still growing, but this is definitely not ryegrass. That's a summer grass, which is different than what I'm used to seeing, because normally it grows out instead of up. And there's the ram, still wearing his winter coat. The ducks are just to the east of here. I found a duck nest. I'll probably walk over to it and show it to you. This is a very low spot in the fence. I'm gonna go grab a post and raise it up. There's a little bit of a hill there. The temperature is about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. I try to record that too. Today is forecast to be about 87 degrees. There's a small chance of rain. Unlikely, but there's a chance. And this whole week we're forecast for rain on various days. The next week is supposed to get up above the 90s, maybe almost to 100 degrees. So wait, next week, no, probably 2 weeks from now, so late June, we're going to start seeing temperatures in the triple digits. So I put that post in because the ground's kind of tall there. So another thing I like to look at is the condition of the cows, especially the flies. I like to keep track of what the flies are doing. Let's take a look at Dusty. Dusty has some fat folds on her tail, but you can see her ribs. There's quite a few flies on here, but not very many. So in the last area, I couldn't really tell a difference between this area and the last area. The cows are leaving no visible impact on the grass or something or anything, at least that I can see just from a cursory look at it. Here's the ducks if you're wondering. Let me show you the duck nest. It's along the wire here. I want more ducks. I really want the ducks to breed and hatch their eggs. That's why I kept the males back. Didn't harvest them. So I'll show you the little nest they built. Hopefully there's fertilized eggs in there. If I can find it. There it is. There's a little nest they built. They kind of clawed out to the dirt and dug out a little bowl and put grass around it. Anyway, if the ducks start disappearing, it's because they're brooding. You can't see them when they brood because they try to hide. That's their strategy. They use their natural camouflage to conceal themselves while they're brooding. I remember last year I was walking around the pond looking for a duck, and I almost stepped on her nest, and she was right on it, and I couldn't see her until I was right on top of her. So the ducks and the geese, they like to come out to this area here. They like to welcome my side-by-side, and I feed them at the pond, so they know to go back to the pond. I think this is Dallas grass, and the reason why I say so is because the Dallas grass has the purple tips. So I think this is Dallas grass growing. some nice purple flowers. One of my goals is to start identifying these plants, but really at this point I just want to take it all in. I just want to get the big picture and just kind of get a sense of what, you know, normal is, or what the baseline is, so I can start saying things like, I haven't seen this plant in this area before. But I do want to eventually identify all the plants here, and from what I can tell, there are at least dozens, if not hundreds, of different species of plants. Another thing I've noticed is that there's plants that are very similar to each other, and I don't know if they're the same species or if it's like different subspecies or whatever, but I'll have to figure that all out. I'll have to become a botanist. Oh dear. So maybe I'll just pick up a book on botany and start studying about plants. Everything we know about plants, you know. So I would like to study the soil, but I don't have a microscope, and I'm not interested in identifying bacteria and fungus and stuff like that. I'd let nature take care of that. Somebody else is probably interested in it, but not me. I'm more interested in what plants are here and what they're doing and how they live and what they like and what they tell me about the soil. So that's kind of my interest. All right, I don't have anything else for you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.